The English Civil War and the execution of Charles I, 1642 to 1649. Moment the British remember with pride, discomfort, and fascination because it actually happened. What actually happened between 1642 and 1651? England and later Scotland and Ireland descended into civil war between Royalist supporters of King Charles I. Parliamentarians, supporters of Parliament. The conflict arose from disputes over royal authority taxation without Parliament's consent. Religion. Charles leaned toward Catholic practices, the unthinkable event, executing a king on the 30th of January 1649. Charles I was tried and publicly executed outside the Banqueting House in Whitehall. This was unprecedented in Europe. Historical facts. The trial was conducted by a specially created High Court of Justice. Charles refused to recognize the court's authority. He was convicted of treason against his own people. He was beheaded with a single clean stroke. England became a republic, the Commonwealth. Why this matters so much to Britain? This event established a radical principle. A monarch could be held accountable by law, even to death. No other European power had done this in such a formal, legal way. Oliver Cromwell, the complicated hero Cromwell, led the new model army. He believed he was carrying out God's will. He ruled as Lord Protector, effectively a military dictator. British memory is mixed. Admiration for defeating tyranny, discomfort with Cromwell's authoritarian rule, deep controversy over his actions in Ireland. What is often misunderstood: Parliament was not united. Ordinary people suffered immensely. The Republic did not lead to stable democracy. Monarchy returned in 1660, yet the idea of accountable government survived. Why the British still like this event? Not because it was pleasant, but because it showed no one is above the law. It permanently weakened absolute monarchy. It forced constitutional limits on royal power. It's admired as a hard lesson, not a triumph. Long-term consequences. All historically true Parliament gained lasting authority. The monarchy never fully recovered absolute power. It paved the way for the Glorious Revolution 1688. Britain evolved toward constitutional monarchy in one sentence. The English Civil War is remembered because Britain once put its own king on trial and executed him, proving for the first time in Europe that sovereignty could rest with the people's representatives.